Top 10 places to visit Azerbaijan.
Baku, the capital city of Azerbaijan, lies along the Caspian Sea, and is a somewhat curious mix of the old walled city of Sea and a modern building phrase that has led a boom in skyscrapers, many of which are studded with LCD screens. Of all of these, make sure that you don't miss the flame towers, 3 towers built to resemble fire that cast a bronze glow over the city at night. The city also embraces the modern at the Museum of the Contemporary Art that has over 900 artworks that feature up-and-coming artists from the region, and is well worth a visit for those interested in modern culture. You can also try the local produce with a visit to Tez Bazaar, a market famous for its cheeses and spices, or grab a kebab, a local delicacy at one of the numerous open restaurants found all over the city.
Many visitors to Azerbaijan may not know that the country has the highest number of mud volcanoes in the world. 350 to be exact. One of the best known is Caucuses volcano, that has been known to spew mud over 1,000 meters into the air. The volcanoes are caused when gases under the earth build up and push the mud high into the air as a release. The first mud volcanoes are said to have erupted in Azerbaijan 25 million years ago, and visitors to Caucuses often say that it looks like the surface of the moon.
Gobustan is often referred to as the Azerbaijan version of Stonehenge in the United Kingdom, as it features a prehistoric cromlech, a circle of stones that have been positioned vertically. It doesn't end there, however, as Gobustan is an archaeological reserve that lies to the south of Baku and offers a fascinating insight into ancient civilizations due to over 6,000 rock drawings that span over 537 hectares. The findings in Gobustan point to evidence of habitation dating back from the Stone Age, and aside from the cave and rock drawings, there is also evidence of human settlements, and even ancient tombstones. Something of a misnomer, the Caspian Sea is actually the largest lake in the world, and measures a whopping 371,000 square kilometers. The Caspian Sea sits on what looks like an ocean bed, and the water here is indeed salty, although the saline content is lower than that of other seas and oceans, meaning that it is the perfect place for swimming as it is less likely to cause irritation. Popular activities on the Caspian Sea include boat cruises, diving opportunities, and fishing. Sherden National Park, formerly established as a protected area in 2003, used to be located under the Caspian Sea, and now spans over 54,000 hectares to the south of Baku. This protected area is made up largely of semi-desert landscape, meaning that you will find ambling sand dunes that are the perfect hideaway for the gazelles found here, and nature lovers may also spot a diverse array of species including turtles, hedgehogs, jungle cats, and jackals. For those more interested in bird life, You will find swans and even flamingos in the park, which tend to congregate around the aptly named Flamingo Lake. Mud volcanoes are also commonly found in the park, the most famous being Vanderven Mountain, which is well worth a visit to take in this amazing natural phenomenon. For those who want to spend time taking in all the natural attractions here, there is accommodation available in the form of quaint bungalows, or, for more adventurous visitors, camping on the northern beach of the park is permitted with a permit. Known as Old City and Fortress, Ikari Sahar is a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the center of Baku, and you will find amazing architectural feats all over this protected quarter of the city. These include Maiden Tower that dates from the 12th century and was part of the ancient walled city of Baku, as well as Shirvanshah Palace that was constructed in the 13th century. Come here not just for the architecture but also for the handicrafts, such as ceramics, as well as textiles like carpets and traditional Azerbaijan national clothes. There are a wealth of shops located in Ikari Sahar that are perfect if you want a leisurely stroll around the historic center of the city and the chance to pick up some souvenirs. Found to the west of Baku, this is famed as one of the oldest human settlements in all of the Caucasus and is said to date back 2,500 years. Shiki City was a stop-off on the Silk Road and was famous for exquisite silks and other textiles. This tradition is still very much alive in Shiki City today, and visitors here will find ornate embroidery and other local handicrafts on offer. In addition to the arts and crafts found in this city, there are also castles, mosques, and even ancient bathhouses, as well as the palace of Shiki Khans that has stood since the 18th century. This is even more impressive as an architectural wonder when you consider that the palace was built in its entirety without the use of nails. Make sure to check out the beautiful wall paintings and carved windows when you visit. Azerbaijan has long been known as the land of fire, due to the burning of natural oil and gases under the earth, said to have inspired the fire worshippers who later founded the Zoroastrian faith. In the days of old, these burning gas outlets were thought to contain evidence of a divine being, and ancient temples were built upon the sites. One of these temples is Ateşke, located in the suburb of Zurakhani and just outside of Baku. Ateşke is said to date from the 17th century, and the temple complex is built in the shape of a hexagon. There is a fire altar in the center, although the natural gases that led to the original construction of the temple have now been exhausted and the fire is produced via a gas pipeline from Baku. If you want to see burning water, then you can't miss a trip to Yanabulag, a curious natural phenomenon that is located on the road between the towns of Astara and Lankaran. The water is pumped out of a pipe and can be set alight due to the levels of natural methane contained within, making the oxymoron of flaming water a reality. Locals in Azerbaijan believe that the water here has healing properties and much of it collected as drinking water to cure a whole host of ills. The city of Astara, in the Astara Rayon district of Azerbaijan, is found just across from the border with Astara in neighboring Iran. Famed for being one of the most beautiful areas of the country, surrounded by forest and mountains, the city of Astara itself has picturesque cafes and local restaurants, as well as a museum. The museum is dedicated to archaeological finds in the region. These include coins and stoneworks such as statues of human figures and animals that are said to be over 2,000 years old. If you venture just outside of Astara, you will find charming mountain villages that feature ancient mosques, towers, bathhouses and mausoleums.